out there in the middle, their warm-ups, their smiles around the place, enjoying themselves out there. Any tenseness whatsoever. I think it's got a lot to do with the game coming in number 3. To recover yellow. So that shot on the sidelines looking totally calm. So Michael, who's done a very good job with the ball. Hasn't got going with the bat. The ball has been very impressive for Pakistan. Not too far away from him, actually, that shot down the ground.
Good success in this Asia Cup. Simon Yu with the ball did not bat that well. Today, but not as good as we have seen in the past, but his ball has been spot on. Nice pick, take early wickets. Salman showing trust in him. Still going with the new ball. He does ball that seam up delivery which goes away from the right hander. When the ball is slow, although then it's to kill. He's got a few tricks.
There's a time where he didn't particularly do a good job when he was bowling in the start of the innings, but these days he's settled in nicely. Come back actually from a 3-0 first ball went for 6. He could double up with this over to be a tidy start from Pakistan. Leg side, he's got that right comfortably. Not going to get away that hard against this batting. That's gone for 4.
Pakistan cannot afford to give freebies, and this was one of them. It was very much leg-sided. Gill didn't really have to do much. Watch that ball. It was outside the leg stump. All he needed was a little touch, and the pace which Simon Yu has bowled that delivery would have always taken this to the boundary.
It's through that cover region, and that's another one. It gets the first one, a little bit short and wide the second, given the treatment as well.
Early pressure from these two Indian openers onto the Pakistani. 2 new ball bowler. Jain went for 9, and now Simon Ayub second boundary in this over. 9 already in this over, trying to go slowly but given too much room.
Perhaps trying something a little bit too clever for that second ball after that previous one went for a boundary. Easing that one on the onside. Just the one. Good over for India. 10 from it, 19 for none.
जो लोग आज का खेल लाइव देखना चाहते हैं वे गूगल पर जाएं और ZTV Live BD.com टाइप करें। इसके बाद सबसे पहले जो वेबसाइट आएगी उस पर क्लिक करें। वेबसाइट पर जाने के बाद नीचे स्क्रॉल करें और लाइव देखें। जो लोग आज का खेल लाइव देखना चाहते हैं वे गूगल पर जाएं और ZTV Live BD.com टाइप करें। इसके बाद सबसे पहले जो वेबसाइट आएगी उस पर क्लिक करें। वेबसाइट पर जाने के बाद नीचे स्क्रॉल करें और लाइव देखें। जो लोग आज का खेल लाइव देखना चाहते हैं वे गूगल पर जाएं और ZTV Live BD.com टाइप करें। इसके बाद सबसे पहले जो वेबसाइट आएगी उस पर क्लिक करें। वेबसाइट पर जाने के बाद नीचे स्क्रॉल करें और लाइव देखें।
Good start in the whole innings. The top score was Farhan in the first 10 overs, 91 for 1. Overs 11 for 17, 38 for 3, 7 overs, 38 for 3, and then 42 for 1 off the last 3 overs. So Farhan was the standout performer.
They all got starts. apart from Sahibzada Farhan, nobody could really push on and get another 50 or maybe more.
Slow delivery that time from Afridi, nicely bowled. Ended up being a nice low ball. Just can't get past that stat. 7 overs in the middle, 11 to 17, 38 runs only, 3 wickets and 40 deliveries without a boundary.
Yeah, that's the time when Pakistan sort of were left behind the run they were looking for. It could have been easily 190, maybe more. But I think that middle period where the spinners were bowling, Pakistan couldn't really get off the park. In the air, can this be taken? No! It was an excellent try, but ball was always going away from him.
He couldn't quite get there. I hope he's okay. It was Nawaz. But Nawaz, he fell awkwardly as well as he got there in the end, but stuck that right hand out, couldn't quite snaffle it. High on the bat. Thought he was in the game there, but would have been a beauty had it been taken.
I think he got wrong-footed also a little bit right at the end. He couldn't. That was his right hand. He's a left-hander, so it was a little bit harder for him to catch on his right. I saw him earlier game. He picked up a beautiful catch with his left hand.
Oh, that's strong. That's terrific. Picked up that length and just slapped it over the top for 4.
Another slow delivery from Shaheen Shah Afridi, but in the zone for Shubman Gill to just put it away over mid-off. And easy pickings, rolling his fingers, but look at that. Long levers. And Shubman Gill says, I'll have some of that. Beautiful shot.
That run rate up, much like Pakistan did. It's at 9.4 at the moment. Pakistan got it up to that sort of rate very quickly. They're nice controlled shots from India. Oh, that's brilliant again. Chases on from the sweeper. Probably going to settle just for 2.
How nicely these two are playing. No rush, just a pure timing, allowing the ball to come close to them, both of them actually. A very elegant player, both of them. They've got to break this partnership, Pakistan, if they want to stay in this game. Because these two staying at the crease means this game will wrap up very quickly.
Hitting the ball so crisply. 2 men outside the circle. 3rd man in mid-wicket. Oh, that's drilled along the ground. 3 extra cover. That's a great shot. What a nice way to finish the over. Boundary off the last ball. 12 runs from it. 31 for none. Pretty nice building blocks to start this innings for India. Doing it perfectly. Seen some fine shots so far, that's for sure. Run rate 10.3 now.
Yeah, 4 fours and 1 6 in 3 overs. They don't believe in singles, they believe in boundaries.
Ahmed into the attack. Now he's been outstanding so far. First ball of the over. What can you do, Abhishek?
जो लोग आज का खेल लाइव देखना गूगल पर जाएं और ZTV लाइव BD.com टाइप करें। इसके बाद सबसे पहले जो वेबसाइट आएगी उस पर क्लिक करें। वेबसाइट पर जाने के बाद नीचे स्क्रॉल करें और लाइव देखें। जो लोग आज का खेल लाइव देखना चाहते हैं वे गूगल पर जाएं और ZTV लाइव BD.com टाइप करें। इसके बाद सबसे पहले जो वेबसाइट आएगी उस पर क्लिक करें। वेबसाइट पर जाने के बाद नीचे स्क्रॉल करें और लाइव देखें। जो लोग आज का खेल लाइव देखना चाहते हैं वे गूगल पर जाएं और ZTV-Live-BD.com टाइप करें। इसके बाद सबसे पहले जो वेबसाइट आएगी उस पर क्लिक करें। वेबसाइट पर जाने के बाद नीचे स्क्रॉल करें और लाइव देखें।
Umpire referral for a run out. Can you give me a best side on angle at the striker's wicket, please? Roll it forward, roll it forward. Take it back and forward, please. The keeper misses the ball. I want to see whether the ball is going to hit the stumps. Okay, roll it forward, over, all the way. Thank you. Batsman well inside. The wicket's broken by the arm of the wicket keeper. Ball is not in his hand. I have a decision for big screen.
Yeah, tried to grab it, had to get a bit from behind his back, and obviously got a bit tangled there with that arm going on first, knock all the bowls off. Abra's economy rates in this Asia Cup is 3.51 before today. I mean, that's unbelievable stuff. He's a kingpin. A bit short and wide, hammered. No run.
So far, Abrar Ahmed, no good. First three deliveries are pretty short, pretty wide. Got to get into his rhythm quickly.
Waited, had so much time, and he's got that away. One bounce, and it's gone for 4. Before this game, he bowled 70 balls. He only conceded 2 boundaries. So that's his third only in the Asia Cup.
Again, another one, short one. Abhishek just going back, and there's so much room available with the power play still on. Boundary every time he hits it.
She's just really good.
He's an unbelievable player. Great swing of the bat once again. It wasn't short at all and allowed the ball to come. And look at that long handle, long levers, 83 meters. Magnificent hit.
Stein at the same stage with 36 for 1, so it's reasonably tight at the moment. But these two guys are playing superbly. Abhishek and Gill. 12 off the 5 balls bowled so far by Bra. (21 off 11 for Abhishek. Strike rate of 190. Gill's going at 188. Overpitched. Couldn't quite get it on the half volley. 4 done. 43 for none.
India off to a flyer in pursuit, 4 overs, 43, and it's mainly been boundaries, 5 fours, 2 big sixes. Pakistan are looking for an answer to the onslaught. Abhishek Sharma 21 of 12, Gill 22 of 12. Salman Ali Agha now bringing in his quickest bowler on the park. Haris Rauf into the attack, in within the power play. It's been a fantastic start.
जो लोग आज का खेल लाइव देखना चाहते हैं वे गूगल पर जाएं और ZTVLiveBD.com टाइप करें। इसके बाद सबसे पहले जो वेबसाइट आएगी उस पर क्लिक करें। वेबसाइट पर जाने के बाद नीचे स्क्रॉल करें और लाइव देखें। जो लोग आज का खेल लाइव देखना चाहते हैं वे गूगल पर जाएं और ZTVLiveBD.com टाइप करें। इसके बाद सबसे पहले जो वेबसाइट आएगी उस पर क्लिक करें। वेबसाइट पर जाने के बाद नीचे स्क्रॉल करें और लाइव देखें। जो लोग आज का खेल लाइव देखना चाहते हैं वे गूगल पर जाएं और ZTVLiveBD.com टाइप करें। इसके बाद सबसे पहले जो वेबसाइट आएगी उस पर क्लिक करें। वेबसाइट पर जाने के बाद नीचे स्क्रॉल करें और लाइव देखें।
For the ball to come on. It's the kind of start that India needed. Facing a competitive total from Pakistan.
Just plug in with the vacant field over that slashing off stump. Once again, the start of the over. Well, his first ball faced Abhishek Sharma dispatches Haris Rauf for 4.
Well, he gets room outside the off stump. He's going to fling his bat at it. We've seen him do that. That's what's happened. He's got room outside the off stump. He's gone for the big hit over mid-off. But if it moves a little bit, it gets an edge. The extra pace of Haris Rauf is going to take the ball to the boundary. And that is what has happened. It was a slow delivery, all right. But still got 126 kilometers per hour. That's nippy.
It's a better line. He'll be targeting the stumps of that length. Contest just as well. First time Abhishek Sharma is playing Haris Rauf in international cricket. Just fell, even the change of pace, but there's too much width on offer.
Exactly, that's what he looks for. At any time, but particularly in the first 6 overs when there are just 2 fielders in the deep and outside the 30-meter circle. You give him a little bit of room, he's going to, like I said, throw his bat at it. The field is quite interesting. There is a deep point.
The charge, the slash, just over the infield. So the contest well and truly on. Abhishek Sharma's numbers are phenomenal. Once again, a 50 partnership. And in very quick time, just a 28 deliveries.
And he does step down the pitch and do that. But the point is that he mustn't let the bowler upset him. Haris Rauf or anybody will go down and say anything to you, but that doesn't mean that you try and bash him for a 6 next ball. That is only going to be playing in the bowler's hand. A very good partnership. 50 for no loss coming in the 5th over itself. India scoring at more than 10 runs, almost 11 runs an over.
You just see the way Abhishek Sharma is approaching this. The intent very clear. He's not going to shy away from the game that he plays best. So does Haris Rauf have the goods to break this partnership, to outsmart the Indian opening pair?
Well, he's seen now Abhishek venture down the pitch twice of consecutive deliveries. So he's obviously got to do something about that length then. He's bowling well within himself. You can see the first ball was about 143 kilometers, but after that he's bowled 125, 128, 127, 123. So he's not really letting it rip.
Short and put away. Gill with almost class. 12 runs off that over. 5 overs done. 55 for no loss. India going at 11 runs and over. 55 for no loss. The Pakistan bowling not having the answers at the moment they require. Salman Ali Agha has used the 4 bowlers within the first 5. Haris Rauf, who bowled that 5th over, went for 12, and Shubman Gill, so effortless, so much time, ended the over in a boundary as well. Back to Saim Ayub.
He's trying to slow the pace of the pitch, bringing the
जो लोग आज का खेल लाइव देखना चाहते हैं वे गूगल पर जाएं और ZTVLiveBD.com टाइप करें। इसके बाद सबसे पहले जो वेबसाइट आएगी उस पर क्लिक करें। वेबसाइट पर जाने के बाद नीचे स्क्रॉल करें और लाइव देखें। जो लोग आज का खेल लाइव देखना चाहते हैं वे गूगल पर जाएं और ZTVLiveBD.com टाइप करें। इसके बाद सबसे पहले जो वेबसाइट आएगी उस पर क्लिक करें। वेबसाइट पर जाने के बाद नीचे स्क्रॉल करें और लाइव देखें। जो लोग आज का खेल लाइव देखना चाहते हैं वे गूगल पर जाएं और ZTVLiveBD.com टाइप करें। इसके बाद सबसे पहले जो वेबसाइट आएगी उस पर क्लिक करें। वेबसाइट पर जाने के बाद नीचे स्क्रॉल करें और लाइव देखें।
Always important how you start overs in T20 cricket. You want to put the pressure back onto the bowler. Last ball of the previous over. Watch Gill. So easy, so pleasing to watch on the eye.
Yes, brilliant, absolutely brilliant shot. And both these guys play with each other for Punjab. That's why after that shot was played, what a magnificent shot. He had something to say to Haris Rauf, who in the over had something to say to Abhishek Sharma.
Once again, a bit wayward, trying to dart it in onto the stumps, not allowing Gill to get under, but just too straight, and then that ends up bowling a wide. Brilliant, full of class. Gill puts that away for 4.
It's important to hit the ball between the fielders, and that's exactly what he's done. And when you have a look at how late he's played it, that will tell you why that ball went between the 2 fielders. If he had played it a little bit early, it would have gone to the fielder at backward point perhaps, but he's played it late. See how late he plays it. Last minute. And that is the reason he could bisect those 2 fielders. Brilliant batting that.
Not much of a gap, that 19 meters. Such contrasting styles. You look at Shubman Gill, has so much time on his hands, so effortless, so pleasing. But Abhishek Sharma managed to steal the spotlight because of his flamboyant nature, almost over-aggressive style of play, but extremely effective. Some of Abhishek Sharma's numbers, strike rate of 250. The first ball of the over, so always looking to put the pressure back on, never allowing the field to settle. Over's gone for 10, 1 to go. Short, a rank long hop, deserved that treatment. Once again the over closes with the boundary. 14 off it, 6 done, 69 for no loss. The sea of blue dances to the tunes, because this is now the highest score in the power play in this DP World Asia Cup. The previous best also from India. 61 for 2 versus Pakistan in that round game, and that's just confirmation of the power playing being done. Now Abrar, who'd only conceded 2 boundaries in the first game against Oman, since then had gone boundaryless with an economy of just 3.51, has felt a little bit of the heat in that first over, going for 12. Pakistan found themselves in trouble maybe beyond the 10th over, but in the middle phase, when they lost wickets and the scoring rate just died down, there was a time where 40 deliveries went by. 40 deliveries went by without a boundary being hit by India, well and truly in front. Can Abrar give them the breakthrough? Protection on the leg side. Long on, long off.
Once again, Shubman Gill hitting a boundary of the last ball of the over. Looks to bowl the leg spin.
जो लोग आज का खेल लाइव देखना चाहते हैं वे गूगल पर जाएं और ZTV Live BD.com टाइप करें। इसके बाद सबसे पहले जो वेबसाइट आएगी उस पर क्लिक करें। वेबसाइट पर जाने के बाद नीचे स्क्रॉल करें और लाइव देखें। जो लोग आज का खेल लाइव देखना चाहते हैं वे गूगल पर जाएं और ZTV Live BD.com टाइप करें। इसके बाद सबसे पहले जो वेबसाइट आएगी उस पर क्लिक करें। वेबसाइट पर जाने के बाद नीचे स्क्रॉल करें और लाइव देखें। जो लोग आज का खेल लाइव देखना चाहते हैं वे गूगल पर जाएं और ZTV Live BD.com टाइप करें। इसके बाद सबसे पहले जो वेबसाइट आएगी उस पर क्लिक करें। वेबसाइट पर जाने के बाद नीचे स्क्रॉल करें और लाइव देखें।
Because what the scoreline suggests at the moment. Yeah, both openers under the spotlight at the moment. Shubman Gill, 35 of 18. Both openers striking at north of 190. And the required run rate because of that has fallen to just 7.1. Reinforcement of on the offside. That's a good hand to that. The skipper will still be one.
Here comes that punch of the back foot again from Shubman Gill. A little bit disappointed it didn't get more than a single for that. But the ball came a little slowly off the surface, so he wasn't quite able to hit it where he wanted to. You can see that Shaheen has given 21 of his 2 overs.
Once again, the big shot doesn't have the distance. Will this be taken? Oh, he's palmed it over. He's made an absolute mess of that as Fakhar Zaman. And that'll mean another 6 to the total of Abhishek Sharma. India move to 83.
I don't know what he was looking to do, whether he was looking to guess the ball and then he knew that he would probably go over the boundary, so whether he was looking to relay it to the fielder who was backing over there. Oh, no. It was just one of those things that happened to the Indian fielder as well.
Short and wide. Yeah, Pakistan just losing the radar. 16 runs of that over, 85 for no loss. Runs in that previous over, the first over out of the power play. Abrar was given some treatment. While he could have had the wicket of Abhishek Sharma, there was Saibzada Farhan who's put him down, and to make matters worse, the ball went over the fence for 6 as well. 85 opening run stand. Short and wide, and Gill will feel he's missed out.
Got a little bit of turn. He had to chase for it.
The reverse and played to absolute perfection. This is incredible ball striking from both openers.
It is. It's almost as if both of them are saying, if you can do that, even I can do it. And while we haven't as yet seen a reverse sweep from Abhishek Sharma, Shubman Gill showing all those who doubted his inclusion in the team that he can play the audacious shots in T20 cricket as well.
Gets into such fantastic positions on impact. Yeah, really incredible, really incredible. The execution from both openers. Abhishek Sharma, 48, just over the 23, striking at 208. Once again in his knock, 4 sixes already. No matter what Pakistan have thrown at him at the moment, it has flown to the boundary. Away from the fielder. And into the fence as well. He will raise a bat to a full house here in Dubai as he brings up his third international T20 I-50 to go along with 2 incredible hundreds. What a player.
What a player indeed. Incredible shot once again. I was wondering whether he's going to go for the big shot and get to a half century. Didn't quite go for the lofted shot, but he played this exquisitely well. And of course, he acknowledged somebody sitting in the crowd over there. Good start. Terrific start this by India.
Brilliant to do that along with your childhood friend in the middle as well. Gill and Sharma. Sweeper should cut that off. Another expensive over Pakistan. Goes for 11. 8 done. 96 for no loss.
So 96 for no loss, and India going like a fast train at the moment. "97 from 8 overs. They call it bullet trains these days.
You also call it a runaway train without breaks. That's what India is doing here. 97 for none, leading to 9th over. What an innings. What a player, Abhishek Sharma. 53 of just 25. Gill, equally good, 43. But everything is in control. Unbelievable display of batting by these two youngsters from India.
He's got long levers. Such a lovely backflow. And like a lot of players we've seen over the last 8-10 years who go towards the bottom of the bat, Abhishek Sharma holds his bat right at the top of the handle. Remember someone like Adam Gilchrist who would do it.
And out of this 8.2 overs, there were 13 dot ball shots, 97.
Again in the air, an opportunity. No, it'll land safely.
See, that's the beauty of these players, Abhishek Sharma and Gill. They don't stop. They're not going to take singles now. Look at this 99 run rate of 11.65. And what an innings from this boy. From the get-go. And then, of course, 4 sixes, 4 fours, strike rate of 200. He just played everywhere, all over the park. Breathtaking.
What he does well, he plays the field. He's a smart operator. He knows where the fielders are positioned. 100-run partnership comes up. And it's come in double quick time. And already fabulous entertainment for the crowd. Abhishek, 4 boundaries, 4 sixes, 8 boundaries for Gill. So already 12 boundaries and 4 sixes in this innings.
Right hand, left hand. Most runs in DP World Asia Cup 2025. Abhishek Sharma, top of the ladder, 155. Nishanka, Farhan, then Hridoy, and then of course Vishal Mendes.
This is the highest partnership for any wicket in this year's Asia Cup. And Gill showing great maturity as well. I think they know each other so well. They know each other's game. They've grown up together. They practice together. They play for the same team. And someone like Yuvraj Singh watching, he'll be mighty thrilled. He would have seen these young boys grow under his eyes. And they're putting up a show, matching each other shot for shot.
Another expensive spell from Haris Rauf, 17, conceded second over, straight to the fielder. Ray dot ball, 9 overs gone, 101 for none.
So 71 needed. And it's final shot.
This will be a tough situation for Pakistanis playing on the field. They're going through motions. This partnership, as we all know, 100 plus. 10 wickets in hand, the quad run rate just under 6.5. Nobody's there for India. But they outplayed Pakistan so far in this game, in literally every department.
And as a captain, Salman Agha, you tend to run out of ideas when you have this kind of a partnership where both ends are going, they're batting sensibly, playing the field, good shots all around the ground. Gill, the more orthodox of all the cricketing shots.
जो लोग आज का खेल लाइव देखना चाहते हैं वे गूगल पर जाएं और ZTVLiveBD.com टाइप करें। इसके बाद सबसे पहले जो वेबसाइट आएगी उस पर क्लिक करें। वेबसाइट पर जाने के बाद नीचे स्क्रॉल करें और लाइव देखें। जो लोग आज का खेल लाइव देखना चाहते हैं वे गूगल पर जाएं और ZTVLiveBD.com टाइप करें। इसके बाद सबसे पहले जो वेबसाइट आएगी आएगी उस पर क्लिक करें। वेबसाइट पर जाने के बाद नीचे स्क्रॉल करें और लाइव देखें। जो लोग आज का खेल लाइव देखना चाहते हैं वे गूगल पर जाएं और ztvlivebd.com टाइप करें। इसके बाद सबसे पहले जो वेबसाइट आएगी उस पर क्लिक करें। वेबसाइट पर जाने के बाद नीचे स्क्रॉल करें और लाइव देखें।
It's simple. Doesn't really change his game, but he's orthodox. He's correct. Just adapts to different formats.
He takes his time in the test cricket. See off the ball, leaves it every time, changes according to the situation.
This time, it's over mid-off. Will land safely and they'll come back for two. Wonder what could be the options for Pakistan because you've got to look back at your main bowlers. You can't win for over number 18 or 17 because this game is running away fast. Got to look for your main guys to come and break the partnership.
That's the only option. 67 runs required, 62 deliveries to go, and of course in the first 7 overs, Pakistan has given the part-time bowler Simon 3 overs. I think it's a drink split. 1 of 5 for none.
For notes. 9.4 overs and it's been an excellent partnership. The way they've complemented each other, right hand, left hand batting combination. Took to the attack from the outset. Gill the aggressive early on and then Abhishek getting into his own. Now we have boundaries and sixes. Set the tone. 69 runs in palm ball. And they're still there together.
A masterclass by Abhishek Sharma and Gill. Shine every week and expensive. Shiny 1 run is 2. Shiny you. Part-time bowler at 35 is out. Expensive 14 run over. Haris Shah 8.5. Fahim Ashraf 0.4 overs 4 runs. So yeah, everybody got hammered by both these batters. Pakistan lost the toss. India decided to bowl first. Pakistan to 171. Sabzada for 58, Stan 21, Mohammad Nawaz 21, 19. Fahim 20 of the same. In reply, India 9.4 overs, 105%.
From 62 balls.
खेल लाइव देखना चाहते हैं वे गूगल पर जाएं और ZTVLiveBD.com टाइप करें। इसके बाद सबसे पहले जो वेबसाइट आएगी उस पर क्लिक करें। वेबसाइट पर जाने के बाद नीचे स्क्रॉल करें और लाइव देखें। जो लोग आज का खेल लाइव देखना चाहते हैं वे गूगल पर जाएं और ZTVLiveBD.com टाइप करें। इसके बाद सबसे पहले जो वेबसाइट आएगी उस पर क्लिक करें। वेबसाइट पर जाने के बाद नीचे स्क्रॉल करें और लाइव देखें। जो लोग आज का खेल लाइव देखना चाहते हैं वे गूगल पर जाएं और ZTVLiveBD.com टाइप करें। इसके बाद सबसे पहले जो वेबसाइट आएगी उस पर क्लिक करें। वेबसाइट पर जाने के बाद नीचे स्क्रॉल करें और लाइव देखें।
Finishes over 2 balls to go. Against Ashraf. 10 gone, 105 for 1 wicket. From 60. Single on the first ball. Sharma. Great the shots. And this is the skipper, Surya Kumar Yadav. 2,000 plus runs. Averaging, look at this average in this format, 39. And strike rate of almost 170, 166.27, 21 50s and 400s. Well, this is a good matchup between Haris Rauf against Surya Kumar Yadav. He's dismissed him twice in 2 innings. Obviously would have had that in the back of his mind. Haris Rauf, but even the tank. back of the length delivery. If you, as a bowler, want to get wickets, especially if you're defending total like this when opposition requires 66 or 58, this is a from Gill departing, but a delivery net back a bit crossing though. And he missed a big gap between that and bat.
It ended up being a very good delivery because hardly anything was happening. Probably a loss of concentration straight after the break. He was being treated for cramps. First ball, we've seen that so often. After a break, the wicket can fall.
There's chip in the air. Catch taken. It's again Harris now, who's got Surya Kumar Yadav. Mentioned this is a good matchup. And he's got the captain.
And that's a good chance. Second wicket for Pakistan. That too, skipper, Indian skipper, Surya Kumar Yadav, top edge, good catch by Brad and third man. They're not easy, especially in this ground. Let's have a look. Going towards his favourite area, square leg, fine leg, but got the top edge. Very well judged catch by Brad and the third man. The second wicket for Pakistan. Skipper departs for without any runs, 106 for 2.
Comes out to the middle. The two left-handers at the crease. Pakistan striking a double blow. Shubman Gill a little while ago, and then Surya Kumar Yadav. Christmas for no score. This is the time now. Pakistan will believe they can attack the ball.
Now another for Pakistan has another talented batter. He's out of the crease, 2 down on when you're defending, look at his record and look at his strike rate, averaging 47. That's massive in this format. Your opposition makes 66 or 56. I would have another fielder inside the circle and try to get a couple of more wickets. Pakistan have only 4 fielders inside the circle. This is Surya Kumar Yadav. Departing the top edge. So you got to take a risk as a skipper as a team. Otherwise, 4 and over 5 required, only just 7.
You see, with wickets falling, even Abhishek Sharma not had much of the strength, so he'll probably lose a bit of rhythm. He likes to get on strike, keep that momentum going. He's been deprived that.
18 balls since the last boundary. Last 30 deliveries, 41 runs have been conceded. 2 wickets for Pakistan. So I would like to see a slip for a new batsman, maybe Madon mid off out in the circle. Just take a risk. Probably you get a bit in the process.
It's a good over so far. 11 overs ball, just 1 run coming off that last over, 106 for 2.
177, 1 for 5. Very much to continue. The wicket. Just conceded 4 runs in his first over. Oh, that's a good strike. Nice pace on swinging it down the ground. Literally flat batted it for 4. He really did. It's literally next to impossible to have a goal against this batter in the first 6 overs and after the power play too. Look at that shot. It offers up in the circle on the up. I think it was a slow delivery. Yes, it was 114 kilometers an hour. Plenty of time for Abhishek to settle himself and wait for it.
This is spot nicely. He targets the bowler early doors in the over. Not the first time we've seen him hit the first ball for 4 or 6.
I think Sharma, that's the template even Abhishek Sharma will give. In this format especially, if they hit a boundary, they're going to go for another one. They're not going to break the strike. That's not their mindset. And that's the way to do in this kind of, in this format, I suppose in T20. He's on 60 of just 34. 4 innings. Finding the wicket, going well so far. Again, new batter is in there. Tilak is there. It's still the same field. No slip. Co-fielder inside the circle. He probably will break the strike and give a strike to the center.
Difficult things. Strike rate in T20 is 198.
That's his 20th game, not just one of the games. 198 strike rate. These are special numbers. And 2 centuries. Look at this, 196.89, 657 runs. Just carved it through the offside. Rest away to the boundary. This is hand-eye coordination at its best. The use of the wrist. Just picking up length quickly. When you talk about a player who plays all over the park, this is what you talk about. If it's a short, wide play, cut behind, point, backward point, in front of the, if it's up there, play straight, mid-on, mid-off, mid-wicket. I mean, like I said, it's literally next to impossible to bowl at him when he's in this kind of nick. From the over, 1 ball to go. India is pretty 116 for 2. No problem there. The only way Pakistan can put pressure on them to get 2 wickets in quick succession.
Get only a single straight to the man at long on. 11 off the over, 12 gone, 117 for 2.
Taking some responsibility and not looking to hit every ball before the 6th captain has gone out earlier, so maybe his mind Sharma stands and delivers. And it's not just against base bowlers with bouncers, against spinners, it does it against everyone.
Yeah, sensational. Absolutely incredible the way he can hit the ball.
Oh dear, this could be... Yes! Taken. Somewhere caught in two minds, I think. When he hit that shot, it seemed like he was just bailing out. In the end, it was an in-between shot. And a good low catch taken. But an incredible innings comes to an end. There's some Pakistani excitement there.
Yeah, almost a chip shot in the end, toe end of the bat. And he just had a look as to see if Haris Rauf made the ground. He did eventually, took a good catch, a low catch diving in. But not after Abhishek Sharma plays an absolutely incredible knock of 74. 39 deliveries, India 123 for 3.
For the bowling team, something the captain must reinforce with the Pakistani bowler that yes, India is in a strong position, in a winning position, but that's in the past. Here's a sliver of hope with two new batters at the crease. Good move to have a slip there. Wickets, only way they can win. Samson gets off the mark. Interesting, Tilak Verma actually came in before Samson because they could have kept the left hand right in combination with Samson coming in. This was a big wicket.
Slightly outside his reach eventually. The ball was wide. It's a half-hearted shot and you can see the disappointment. He was going all guns blazing was Abhishek Sharma and certainly led that platform. And 5-run opening stand between him and Shubman Gill. Sanjay, it's the second time now that just a simple punch down the ground has yielded one. Pakistan, the only way they're going to bring themselves back into the game is wickets. Two new batters on the crease. I'd like to see one more fielder in. Yes, if they take the chance, they take the chance. But if you just allow the batters, drop it around for ones and twos and get in, it only gets tougher. Go behind the 8 ball then. Once again, long on and long off, still on the fence.
Singles not there. What they will do is just keep going in one fashion. Because the field is spread out, they're taking the slightly safer approach. But you can't stop them from still thinking boundaries and sixes. That's likely to happen, but this is just allowing them to get into the innings. 126 for 3. Ruj, what do you think of Abhishek Sharma?
Fine prospect. Truly tremendous in the skill he possesses, but the attribute of the mental strength to then showcase that skill. 360 player and doesn't shy away from his game. I think that's the biggest feature. He will go the way he is. He will back himself. Takes the attack on. And so far it's paid off. Not a mean feat. 200 strike rate in this format. That is simply spectacular.
He's looking very happy and relaxed and not too perturbed about missing out on maybe a possible 100. Those things. Lovely timing as he found the gap there. Couple of runs. It's very interesting actually when you look at his batting. It's got a lot to do with his footwork, which is actually less footwork.
আজকের খেলাটি যারা লাইভ দেখতে চান তারা গুগলে গিয়ে টাইপ করুন gtvlivebd.com তারপর প্রথম যে ওয়েবসাইটটি আসবে সেটিতে ক্লিক করুন ওয়েবসাইটে ভিজিট করার পর একটু নিচের দিকে যান এবং লাইভ দেখতে থাকুন আজকের খেলাটি যারা লাইভ দেখতে চান তারা গুগলে গিয়ে টাইপ করুন gtvlivebd.com তারপর প্রথম যে ওয়েবসাইটটি আসবে সেটিতে ক্লিক করুন ওয়েবসাইটে ভিজিট করার পর একটু নিচের দিকে যান এবং লাইভ দেখতে থাকুন আজকের খেলাটি যারা লাইভ দেখতে চান তারা গুগলে গিয়ে টাইপ করুন gtvlivebd.com তারপর প্রথম যে ওয়েবসাইটটি আসবে সেটিতে ক্লিক করুন ওয়েবসাইটে ভিজিট করার পর একটু নিচের দিকে যান এবং লাইভ দেখতে থাকুন
Kind of batting that connoisseurs would like. Batting connoisseurs would have loved the batting that India displayed in their opening stand. This is another guy. This is the thing with this Indian batting lineup. We were just talking about the class of Shubman Gill. Have a look at this shot. It's saying this for a couple of years. Sanju Samson has finally come of age.
As an ardent lover of the game, you can only admire. You can only admire that shot from Sanju Samson. A lovely bat plane coming through the line of the ball and exquisitely timed for 4.
This player of the match in the last game, strike rate was 120. This is more like him. The surface, low ball, doesn't find the shake. Has one way of batting. Sanju Samson is a little more orthodox. He always takes a very angular small step forward. I think to like the full face of the bat meeting the ball. Something right is happening in our country. They have this kind of incredibly talented batters coming through. Making a mockery of the target. Things can still change in T20 cricket, but it looks like that right now. A big heave. I've got the bottom edge. Yeah, we were talking about Abhishek Sharma. Doesn't move his feet too much. He struggles to get them back down and make the connection.
Yeah, just watch the bat swing. Beautiful arc. Full extension all the way around. And he can hit the ball a long way. Holds the bat slightly towards the top handle, so allows for that longer lever to come in. But the hand-eye coordination, exceptional.
Yeah, that was the old adage to get power in your batting. To use the long handle, we used to say when you had both hands right at the top of the handle. 6 runs of the over.
Pretty neck and neck in that middle phase. India got off to a flyer. Absolute scorching in terms of heat that the Indian batters put on Pakistan. The first 6 overs, 69 for no loss, 105 on opening stand. And now the equation is a 40 from 36.
They had to get the trump card, Shaheen Shah Afridi. At this stage, something's got to happen now. Couple of overs later, the match is over. They don't get wickets. Good ball, just kicked on to Tilak Verma, who's taking his time. Just 3 of 7 balls.
Absolutely right. You give the ball to the most likely prospect to give you a wicket. On to Shaheen Shah Afridi. The onus is on him to take the responsibility upon him. But it'll be what lines he bowls. Feel that sometimes he's very good at the deceptive slow bouncer that he bowls.
Round the wicket to Samson. Lost his line, a bit lucky as well that Samson didn't make the connection.
Something Pakistan don't have the liberty of any extra delivery.
আজকের খেলাটি যারা লাইভ দেখতে চান তারা গুগলে গিয়ে টাইপ করুন gtvlivebd.com। তারপর প্রথম যে ওয়েবসাইটটি আসবে সেটিতে ক্লিক করুন। ওয়েবসাইটে ভিজিট করার পর একটু নিচের দিকে যান এবং লাইভ দেখতে থাকুন। আজকের খেলাটি যারা লাইভ দেখতে চান তারা গুগলে গিয়ে টাইপ করুন gtvlivebd.com। তারপর প্রথম যে ওয়েবসাইটটি আসবে সেটিতে ক্লিক করুন। ওয়েবসাইটে ভিজিট করার পর একটু নিচের দিকে যান এবং লাইভ দেখতে থাকুন। আজকের খেলাটি যারা লাইভ দেখতে চান তারা গুগলে গিয়ে টাইপ করুন gtvlivebd.com। তারপর প্রথম যে ওয়েবসাইটটি আসবে সেটিতে ক্লিক করুন। ওয়েবসাইটে ভিজিট করার পর একটু নিচের দিকে যান এবং লাইভ দেখতে থাকুন।
Not quite getting the timing right, apart from that cover drive that he hit for 4.
Yeah, he's a fine bowler. Can be a touch expensive, and it's because of the overs that he bowls. He comes in out of the power play to bowl just a couple of overs in the middle, but he normally goes a distance sometimes in the back end when the batters are coming at him. He's the highest T20I wicket taker for Pakistan. With the 1 wicket today, he goes to 127 wickets in this format.
Oh, that's a great shot. Really good shot. He's been quiet for a while, Tilak Verma. Just when Pakistan feel that they've got a small advantage in the game, and then this kind of a hit squashes that.
Yeah, fabulous strike. Really good. Once again, the back plane coming through the line of the ball, not trying to overhit it. Mid off up in the ring. That is exquisitely put away to the fence.
He wants to. Only one there. A little break in the tournament tomorrow. Won't be having any games tomorrow. The day after, things will liven up again. Sri Lanka hurt by that last defeat against Bangladesh. Pakistan, match number 15. That's on the 23rd, 6:30 p.m. local time, and that match will be in Abu Dhabi. Last match on that ground, it has been a good ground. We've seen some good matches there, a bit hotter than Dubai. Is that 140 for 3? as you mentioned, Uroja, deliberately quieter. Pakistan, which is held back by the Indian spinners, loss of wickets as well. It's been a slightly different India Pakistan. I think they're on top. No doubting that they're taking their time thanks to the blitz that we saw from Abhishek and Shubman Gill. They can afford to take time, these two. Luxury you get when you have people like Abhishek Sharma at the top. But from the same state, plenty to share with that carry.
Abrar's reaction slightly difficult in terms of whether he's disappointed or he's just taken a bit of a knock on his fingertips. It's more, he's taken a bit of a jolt. Whether did this carry or not? Not well in front.
But still holding into the pitch a little bit. Sri Lanka Bangladesh game, I thought Bangladesh had the easier pitch back in second. Not quite as easy for India in the second half. Let's come back for the second. Good running. Pays to have somebody who's very keen to run between the wickets. Carry on the legacy of Virat Kohli.
They've knocked it around very nicely for ones and twos. And look at Tirak Sharma running well, turns, and a quick look to the partner and comes through comfortably in.
আজকের খেলাটি যারা লাইভ দেখতে চান তারা গুগলে গিয়ে টাইপ করুন gtvlivebd.com। তারপর প্রথম যে ওয়েবসাইটটি আসবে সেটিতে ক্লিক করুন। ওয়েবসাইটে ভিজিট করার পর একটু নিচের দিকে যান এবং লাইভ দেখতে থাকুন। আজকের খেলাটি যারা লাইভ দেখতে চান তারা গুগলে গিয়ে টাইপ করুন gtvlivebd.com। তারপর প্রথম যে ওয়েবসাইটটি আসবে সেটিতে ক্লিক করুন। ওয়েবসাইটে ভিজিট করার পর একটু নিচের দিকে যান এবং লাইভ দেখতে থাকুন। আজকের খেলাটি যারা লাইভ দেখতে চান তারা গুগলে গিয়ে টাইপ করুন gtvlivebd.com। তারপর প্রথম যে ওয়েবসাইটটি আসবে সেটিতে ক্লিক করুন। ওয়েবসাইটে ভিজিট করার পর একটু নিচের দিকে যান এবং লাইভ দেখতে থাকুন।
Almost all three of them looked at each other. Felt the catch from the cover sweeper. It was their fielders to come in. But sometimes it just doesn't go your way. It's probably a good example of that.
I wonder what triangle that was. Equilateral or axis. Memories from school.
You lost me, Sanjay. Geometry wasn't my strongest suit. Dentistry, maybe.
Yes. There again. He's struggling with the pace of the pitch. 145 for 3.
6.5. Wickets in hand. It's in the bag, so unless one tell Indian batters just see shots or don't run hard. So all you need is just to keep rotating the strike. Only wickets can bring Pakistan back in the game. Pick out wickets and then of course and keep it tight. You have to bring the fielders which are inside the circle to just close those singles. If they hit a boundary, that's fair enough. But if you just keep giving easy singles, then it's going to be an easy game for India.
The value of the opening partnership and Abhishek Sharma's innings, because Pakistan broken that partnership. Wouldn't have been that easy. Two Punjab boys just set the tone. And over 100, the highest partnership in this year's Asia Cup for any wicket.
171 is it's not a total refusal, or it can be chased quite easily, but these two putting up their partnership up front and controlling from the top and allow the other batsmen to just play quickly, perfect confidence, bowling, clean him up, just a perfect length from Harris Rowe. Can things change here for Pakistan? We have to see. Required run rate 7+ now.
Yes, right on the money and looking to swing across the line here. Right through his defense. No contact.
আজকের খেলাটি যারা লাইভ দেখতে চান তারা গুগলে গিয়ে টাইপ করুন gtvlivebd.com। তারপর প্রথম যে ওয়েবসাইটটি আসবে সেটিতে ক্লিক করুন। ওয়েবসাইটে ভিজিট করার পর একটু নিচের দিকে যান এবং লাইভ দেখতে থাকুন। আজকের খেলাটি যারা লাইভ দেখতে চান তারা গুগলে গিয়ে টাইপ করুন gtvlivebd.com। তারপর প্রথম যে ওয়েবসাইটটি আসবে সেটিতে ক্লিক করুন। ওয়েবসাইটে ভিজিট করার পর একটু নিচের দিকে যান এবং লাইভ দেখতে থাকুন। আজকের খেলাটি যারা লাইভ দেখতে চান তারা গুগলে গিয়ে টাইপ করুন gtvlivebd.com। তারপর প্রথম যে ওয়েবসাইটটি আসবে সেটিতে ক্লিক করুন। ওয়েবসাইটে ভিজিট করার পর একটু নিচের দিকে যান এবং লাইভ দেখতে থাকুন।
First wicket added 105, since then 43 balls, 41 runs, and 3 wickets have fallen. 10 runs the opening stand. Not much of a hit. Unfortunately, run out. Only gave me a chance to bat. 2 balls left in this spell. 2 for 21, so he's bowled really well.
Yeah, Rauf easily pick of the ball. 2 wickets. Deliveries. Can he pick one more wicket before finishing his spell? 2 deliveries remaining in his spell. Very crucial to deliver this little reverse swing also.
Superbly timed. Yes, it was over pitch from middle and leg, but for the first ball you play, put it away. Got into a great position.
He is so easy on the opportunity. Just so elegant. He doesn't have to do much. A little bit over pitch. Yes, ball coming in. But when you're sitting in the dugout for a long that juicy half volley on the leg side. Still, you're going to put it away. And he put it away beautifully.
Wide, so he'll have to bowl another one.
Bowling his heart out, bowling with good pace, asking question every delivery to Sanju Sam, who was perfect length, bowling, pitching and nipping back at times and taking the middle stump. Sanju Samson wanted to go across the line, wanted to hit mid-wicket, missed it completely. 19 of 19 required.
Eight of the over. Ralph finishes his spell. 153 for 4.
আজকের খেলাটি যারা লাইভ দেখতে চান তারা গুগলে গিয়ে টাইপ করুন gtvlivebd.com। তারপর প্রথম যে ওয়েবসাইটটি আসবে সেটিতে ক্লিক করুন। ওয়েবসাইটে ভিজিট করার পর একটু নিচের দিকে যান এবং লাইভ দেখতে থাকুন। আজকের খেলাটি যারা লাইভ দেখতে চান তারা গুগলে গিয়ে টাইপ করুন gtvlivebd.com। তারপর প্রথম যে ওয়েবসাইটটি আসবে সেটিতে ক্লিক করুন। ওয়েবসাইটে ভিজিট করার পর একটু নিচের দিকে যান এবং লাইভ দেখতে থাকুন। আজকের খেলাটি যারা লাইভ দেখতে চান তারা গুগলে গিয়ে টাইপ করুন gtvlivebd.com। তারপর প্রথম যে ওয়েবসাইটটি আসবে সেটিতে ক্লিক করুন। ওয়েবসাইটে ভিজিট করার পর একটু নিচের দিকে যান এবং লাইভ দেখতে থাকুন।
you mentioned that it's a temperament on shoulders with a lot of international players. They're not overawed by the big occasion. It shows in that game. You look at the Indian lineup. Each one of them is a shot maker. Still to come. Akshay Patel still to come. So 10 of the over. It's 163 for 4, 9 needed.
Shine Shafridi in his first 3 overs, 29 coming to ball the 19th over, and he picked up a wicket. Good start. I thought he bowled really well in the previous game, but today he was a little expensive. It was a great start from Abhishek, the way he set the tone from the word go. First delivery, this was a slow delivery. The block first delivery from Shaheen. That bouncer, it wasn't a bad bouncer, it's just the commitment and the mindset of this youngster, Abhishek. He takes on the bowlers from the word go, from the very first delivery. He put them under pressure. And he always show his appearance, show his presence on the pitch from the word go. I think that's amazing. The first ball his face of Shafridi. Deep in the crease, long handle from the word go, and look at that. Especially with the fine leg inside the circle. This was not at all a risky shot. What a shot.
That's the way he'll get away a single.
আজকের খেলাটি যারা লাইভ দেখতে চান তারা গুগলে গিয়ে টাইপ করুন gtvlivebd.com। তারপর প্রথম যে ওয়েবসাইটটি আসবে সেটিতে ক্লিক করুন। ওয়েবসাইটে ভিজিট করার পর একটু নিচের দিকে যান এবং লাইভ দেখতে থাকুন। আজকের খেলাটি যারা লাইভ দেখতে চান তারা গুগলে গিয়ে টাইপ করুন gtvlivebd.com। তারপর প্রথম যে ওয়েবসাইটটি আসবে সেটিতে ক্লিক করুন। ওয়েবসাইটে ভিজিট করার পর একটু নিচের দিকে যান এবং লাইভ দেখতে থাকুন। আজকের খেলাটি যারা লাইভ দেখতে চান তারা গুগলে গিয়ে টাইপ করুন gtvlivebd.com। তারপর প্রথম যে ওয়েবসাইটটি আসবে সেটিতে ক্লিক করুন। ওয়েবসাইটে ভিজিট করার পর একটু নিচের দিকে যান এবং লাইভ দেখতে থাকুন।
Slow deliveries with up in the circle. Look where the bat ended. The follow through. Beautiful follow through. And even if you get half a bat on the ball, this ball will treble. That 6 was 92 meters. Big hit.
Over Pakistan in the T20 format of the game. It's the highest chase against Pakistan in T20 cricket. The previous highest stand in 60 at the G in the World Cup. In the last 15 matches, India had won 12, but Pakistan had won 3. A good solid batting effort.
Yeah, comfortable win by India. It was their openers who have really set the tone. Partnership of 105 of no time, and then the later order batters comes in and finish the formality. Pakistan, India winning by 6 wickets. Last over cost 11 runs. Partnership of 26. India winning with ease. India winning the toss also, and left with the ball first at one stage. Pakistan were looking good, and they put up a good show up front with the top order batters, but couldn't really get going. Good partnerships by Abhishek Sharma and Shuman Gill, 105, and things became so easy for them after that. Good crowd and a comfortable way. Pakistani supporters once again very disappointed. 171 was the score, was the target, and no issues for India chasing that. Lovely crowd in, full house, and India winning with ease, with 7 deliveries remaining, and this house was really full, and plenty of support for India, and this is how it panned out. 171 was the target, and Shuman Gill and Abhishek Sharma putting up a partnership of 105. Both played superbly well. Great timing. The captain came in and he went very quickly. Tilak Verma, 30 of 19, and he sealed the for India. Samson 17. How good was Abhishek Sharma from the word go? From the very first delivery from Shahid Shah, free was away for 6, scoring 74 of 39 deliveries. Great hands, quick bat speed, plays both sides of the pitch, huge sixes from his bat, from an elegant play, Abhishek Sharma. And here the partnership, the top partnership actually took the game away from Pakistan. 105 of 60 deliveries. And then small partnerships between Abhishek and Tilak, and then Sanju Samson and Tilak also putting up 25, and Hardik Pandya and Tilak was involved in 3 partnerships and winning this game with no issues, no problem at all. Let's have a look at
আজকের খেলাটি যারা লাইভ দেখতে চান তারা গুগলে গিয়ে টাইপ করুন gtvlivebd.com। তারপর প্রথম যে ওয়েবসাইটটি আসবে সেটিতে ক্লিক করুন। ওয়েবসাইটে ভিজিট করার পর একটু নিচের দিকে যান এবং লাইভ দেখতে থাকুন। আজকের খেলাটি যারা লাইভ দেখতে চান তারা গুগলে গিয়ে টাইপ করুন gtvlivebd.com। তারপর প্রথম যে ওয়েবসাইটটি আসবে সেটিতে ক্লিক করুন। ওয়েবসাইটে ভিজিট করার পর একটু নিচের দিকে যান এবং লাইভ দেখতে থাকুন। আজকের খেলাটি যারা লাইভ দেখতে চান তারা গুগলে গিয়ে টাইপ করুন gtvlivebd.com। তারপর প্রথম যে ওয়েবসাইটটি আসবে সেটিতে ক্লিক করুন। ওয়েবসাইটে ভিজিট করার পর একটু নিচের দিকে যান এবং লাইভ দেখতে থাকুন।
Scoring 58, 21 for Samuel Yu, Mohammad Nawaz 21. Pakistan could only manage 171. At one stage it seemed that it might be a real fighting total, but the two openers, Abhishek and Gill, really broke the back in the first 10 overs. And a comfortable win by 6 wickets by India. This was a winning moment. A little full toss, juicy full toss on the legs of Tilak Verma. It's putting it away for 4, and winning this game for India. Disappointment for Pakistani fans. Flag flying high for India. Yet winning another game for India. We'll take a short break and we'll come back with the presentation.